In this video, I'm gonna just explain how you can get the modules, load them, and if you're looking for a specific module, that is how you are going to search for that. So now I'm logged into my Great Lake cluster, so I'm on my account right now. So the first thing that you can do is just search for some available modules. That is a command that you can type and see what are available on your current system. Actually, it doesn't show what is loaded on your profile. These are just modules which are available, which are at your disposal that you can basically come and load them. If you just pick one of them, such as let's say BWA, which is a an alignment tool, so you can simply load that. If you need to get another tool, let's say GATK for for biomodules, that is how you can get it. So there are a bunch of them. So what I can do, like maybe when you first do this, maybe you may not see this one because this appeared after I tried to get the bioinformatics module. So you see every tool that you see here, they are related to bioinformatics. Unless you really dig into bioinformatics tools, you won't really see this in your first try. The worst thing maybe you are gonna see is this part, which are my core applications. Those modules are core applications. For instance, let's say you have R here, and you may want to just load R on your system. So let's say you may want to just say module load and R. So it may just pick up the latest module. Probably it brought up the latest one. It chooses which is the default on your system. So now I have R on my system. So you see there is no need to install anything unless you have something very specific. So if you are looking for something very specific, what you can do, and if you are looking for if it is available on the system, what you can do is basically use the spider parameter. It's kind of parameter, I would say. Let's say I'm looking for FastQC quality control tool. So it will basically guide me a little bit. It will say, okay, this is, I have those versions available, da 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 da. So when I try to module load, let's say PassQC, uh, now I'm able to do it. But normally it would ask you to uh, do it would ask you to go into what the bioinformatics module. So it would ask you if you are not able to do this, you are going to do the following. You are going to say module spider bioinformatics. So when you do this, it will bring up all the things available to you, and then you may want to load the bioinformatics first. So that is you have to do. So before really going and trying to load FastQC, which is a bioinformatics tool, what you have to do is first load this maybe umbrella or the like maybe the parent module. So I don't really know how they structured this, but this is how you do it. So what you can do is basically you just module load bioinformatics. So it will bring up the bioinformatics modules. So you can simply again do the thing like module or available. So they will work in the same way. So you are going to have all these modules visible to you after you go through these steps. And then you can then just select what you want to work with. Let's say you want to work with Star Bioinformatics tool, or let's say you want to do SAMS tools and everything. So what you have to do is just to say module and load. And let's say I want to work with bow tie. Again, it will just pick up. Okay, maybe we should specify in this case bow tie 2. So my bow tie 2 should be available. So you see, it is now like another any comment that you can type on your window. So I'm gonna make a quick experiment to show you that how this is working and not working. So in that case, let's say I want to work with another tool. Let's say he said 2, right? So I'm gonna go and try it, or GTAK. Okay, let's say I wanna run GTAK. All right. So this is more like a tool where you look for what? Mutations when you do DNA sequencing. So it looks like that doesn't work. Uh, and it will just give the impression that this is not installed on your system. So what you have to do is module load and then GTAK. So that will be on your module. Okay, I made a spelling error here. So GATK. So let's try to fix this. All right, so that is how we can do it. And maybe we can then perform the following: module save. Yeah, so this becomes my default modules. So one application of this would be if I just exit and log in one more time. Let's say I exit from here. So my connection is gone. So I would like to reconnect, let's say, to my space one more time. I'm gonna enter my password. All right, so let's say I'm trying to log in. So we'll have to go through this login steps one more time. So it'll say, okay, restoring modules from users default. So I would say don't worry about these warnings because these were my earlier, like long time ago. This is how I set up my environment, and I had a profile bash and it was trying to load all the modules I needed at that time. Probably I'll have to remove them. So that is something specific to me, but you won't see those warning or errors on your system. So here I'm gonna just experiment that fastqc is working for me, right? So that is something I can call, but of course there's nothing to process, so that's why I'll get an error. But the important thing is that it can see the software. So that is the part I am looking for. So you see, let's say I'm trying to experiment if this guy exists. So you see, it also exists. Remember one of the tools we tried, Boltai2, it is also there. So as long as I can retrieve the software, uh, that means I am ready to run something on it. Okay, so this is how the modules work. And whenever you need a module, if you are trying to use a bioinformatics tool, what you have to do is basically follow the steps at the beginning and then load everything one by one. And finally, just say module save when you are done. So it will save all your settings to your profile. So you don't have to really install a third-party tool. You don't have to do any installation process. Everything will be at your disposal, readily available with the latest version maybe. So you'll be set to go.